Hi friends, now we will read a poem from Ramayana. This is about how a person who is supposed to give an advice to his king or to his boss, let us say, he has to give a very truthful, very honest advice, though it is rather unpleasant. So that is what this shloka says. Even earlier we have come across one or two shlokas on this line. This is relating to a particular episode in Ramayana. We will read the story, we will read the shloka, I will explain the shloka later. Sulabhah Purusha Rajan Satatam Priyavadinah Apriyasya cha Pathyasya Vakta Shrota cha Durlabhah. So here it is addressed by one demon to another demon. A person who was a demon, whose name was Maricha. So that Maricha was once beaten by Rama. He was once beaten by Rama, and then he was chastened. He learnt a lesson of his life, and then he was living as a hermit. He gave up all his wild habits, and then he was living as a hermit. There is another bigger demon king called Ravana. Ravana somehow hears about the beauty of Sita. Ravana hears about the beauty of the Sita. Ravana hears about Rama, who was there in the jungle, and then who was supposed to have killed lot many demons in the forest. So number two, Ravana has anger on one count that all the relatives were killed, that is, all the fellow demons were killed. And then another motive was that Sita is such a beautiful lady, I have to grab her, I have to take her away. So, but then Ravana doesn't want to come. For some reason, he doesn't want to come straight away and then have a fight with Rama and then take her away. But then he wants to come in guise. He wants to come in some sort of disguise. So he goes to this fellow demon Maricha. He knows that Maricha was a fellow who knew a lot of magic. So he could change himself into any shape. He could create a big magical world for himself. So that way he goes to Maricha. Ravana goes to Maricha. And then he asks him, okay, my dear friend, you have to help me this way. You have to turn into a golden deer. You have to turn yourself into a golden deer and then go and wander in front of the hermitage of Rama and Sita. Rama and Sita, when they came out of Ayodhya, their capital, they were sent out by the stepmother for about 14 years or so. And then they were supposed to they were staying in a forest, having built a small hermitage, a small ashram type of thing, a small hermitage. So this Ravana, the demon king Ravana, asked this chap Maricha, okay, you just go, change yourself into the guise of a golden deer, and just go and wander about in front of the hermitage. Then Sita will definitely like you, and then she will send somebody to fetch you. When Rama is not there, then I can go and then I will see that I can take away Sita. In that context, Maricha tells him a lot. Maricha tells him about the valor, the bravery and the capacity of Rama. You can't do this to Rama. He will at some time, surely he is going to hunt you. So he tells all that. And then in that context he says, oh my dear king, Sulabha Purusha Rajan. Rajan means, O king, O Rajan, Sulabha Purushaha. You can easily get people. What type of people? Satatam Priyavadinaha. Satatam means always. Priyavadinaha. Those who talk pleasantly. Those who would like to give advice which is very agreeable to you. It is like going to a doctor and asking for a sweet medicine. So you go to a doctor and then ask for a sweet medicine. The doctor may give a sweet medicine, but it may not cure your disease. So the king should not go to such doctors. Even if the doctor gives a bitter pill, he has to jolly well swallow. But here King Ravana is not like that. King Ravana is so, he is so swollen headed. So he thinks himself quite mighty and all that, mighty and powerful. So he says, no, you have to jolly well do that, otherwise I am going to kill you. So the Maricha, he reflects in himself, okay, it is better to be killed by Rama. If at all I go and then if I change myself into a golden deer and then go and wander, maybe Rama will come after me and I have to take him a long way. So the plan was to lead Rama to a long distance, to a far off place. so that Ravana can safely carry her away. So that was the plan. So okay, it is better if Rama detects that I am a demon, Rama will surely shoot an arrow and kill me. Better to be killed by Rama than by this gentleman. So that is what he thought, and then he goes away, he converts himself into a golden deer and all that. So the rest of the story we know. So it is in that context that he tells this shloka. Sulabha Purusha Rajan Satatam Priyavadinah. O king, it is easy to get a person. It is easy to get several people, not one person but several people who will give you some pleasant advice, but it is not good for you. But apriyasya cha pathyasya vakta shrota cha durlabhaha. It is very, very difficult to get a person who will give you a tough advice. In TVs you sometimes find a talk called hard talk. Hard talk is some VIP, some big man is called, and then there is the interviewer who does all hard talk. He tells about very, very uncomfortable things. He asks very, very uncomfortable questions about various various things, some negative things, adverse things which these people have done or uttered. So that is the hard talk. So like that, so Vakta Shrotasha, the person who will tell and also the person who will listen, it is very, very difficult to get. Luckily, I am giving you a good advice. I am doing some hard talk, but you are not listening to that. So that is what, so he says. So advisor is not supposed to please the king, and then say, even if he is unwilling to listen to that advice. So this is what we see. Of course, while advising friends, you may sometimes take into consideration their sentiments while advising friends, because they may feel very, very bad. You may have to advise in such a way that they don't feel that they are being advised. So as English somebody said, men should be told as if you taught them not. So you have to advise people as though you are not advising. And then you should tell things, and things unknown to be told as things forgot. So even if somebody does not know a thing, you have to suggest to him in such a way, probably you have forgotten. So something like that. So you have to suggest to people in a very, very gentle way. Maybe while speaking to children, even while speaking to children, nowadays the children are also quite sensitive. So we have to convince them, we have to discuss with them. It is a sort of intellectual battle between the parents and the kid, because the kids are so very well informed nowadays. The kids pose all types of questions. So you have to have a sort of battle of wits with them. You have to convince them by virtue of your sheer experience and all that. You have to show all your intellect, and then you have to convince them, so that we can't bulldoze even the children. Because if you bulldoze, okay, he will listen for the time being, but he will not have respect for you. So the child should have respect for you also. So that is the point. So here, apriyasya cha patyasya vakta shrota cha durlabhaha. So this is such a beautiful line from Ramayana, which is applicable to applicable in several situations. Let us read the shloka again. Sulabha Purusha Rajan Satatam Priyavadinah Apriyasya cha Pathyasya Vakta Shrota cha Durlabhaha. Okay, fine.